Temple Talk. We're trying something completely new. David, why are we having a virtual Temple Talk?
We're having a virtual temple talk because we've been doing worship virtually and Bible study virtually and some other fun fellowship things virtually. And so, this year, one of the huge things we're going to talk about in our stewardship program is sort of shifting some of our focus and finances to continue to develop and enhance and maintain our virtual campus, which is where we are right now.
It's where we are right now. One of the reasons why we're doing the Temple Talk this way is because Sunday we had intended for this, the Temple Talk was shared live at both of our services, but the stream didn't work for the first half of the service, which gets right to one of the things we're going to talk about. But we wanted to post it here so that you could hear what David said Sunday, and so that we could talk a little bit about how excited we are about the first of these three mission priorities for our stewardship response this year. And David, I wanted to start by asking you to reminisce a little bit about the early days of the pandemic, what we did in March and April.
Absolutely. So we had a couple staff members and some faithful volunteers, and we had an iPhone and some duct tape and lots of prayers, and somehow managed to land a couple services out there on the World Wide Web, and all you guys liked it, so we just kept on going, and we've come a long ways, and now we've got a fully installed system in the main sanctuary and can live stream. We've actually since we've installed it, we were able to live stream a funeral so that family across the country were able to chime in, and that was an exciting ministry moment.
And we can do that with weddings too, can't we?
True. Yeah.
We think about, what's been a common situation for people in the last 7 months is having a wedding, but not being able to invite as many people as they had planned. And if they do that with us, they can invite close friends and family, and then invite everybody else to watch the streaming link. So that's exciting. And then I wanted you to reminisce about sort of the middle part of this process when we had the equipment up, but we didn't have qualified technicians to run it yet. Do you remember what worship was like on those days?
I do, because I was the unqualified technician in there as
we all were.
play the organ and get a live stream going. And thankfully, our folks were very gracious to us and offered us lots of forgiveness during that time of learning. But one of the things that we've grown into is having a regular Sunday professional technician that makes sure we're online, that the camera angles are right, audio levels are set. And it's interesting because what sounds good in the church doesn't always sound great online. So it's a gift to have that person who knows exactly how to tweak everything and manipulate the system to make us look like national news.
Really is. I just remember how distracting it was in June and July, more for you than for me, but we both had people during the service that would text us messages while we were leading worship, messages like, we can't see anything, we can't hear anything. And I would watch you run back and forth from the organ bench to the sacristy where the sound system is. And wow, what a gift that first Sunday that we had somebody to run that for us, and we could really just focus on worship. That was really something. So how do you see this growing? How do you see us moving forward with our digital presence in the world?
Absolutely. Well, I think you may remember we had a conversation. It was several weeks into our virtual worship service life, and we were doing our Wednesday Bible studies and a couple other things in there. And I was watching throughout the week the people who were watching those particular offerings as they were posted to YouTube or to Facebook. And I came in and said, Paul, I don't know who any of these people are. And that's really great. This means that we're reaching out to people beyond our sphere of 1301 Richland here. But it was really, really cool to see that happen. And so I feel like going forward and firmly believe that as we invest in this program with our time and resources, that we will continue to reach out and draw others to Christ through our ministry online. The accessibility for people that have either health issues or geographic differences that they just can't get to us in person, they can be right along with us and right in tandem through our virtual offering.
That's one thing you and I have in common is that our parents have been able to watch us lead worship during pandemic, and that's been a gift to them, I think, to us as well. And then we've added to that list. We have college students who've been able to watch us, and we have um, members who have moved and live somewhere else but want to stay connected with us. And then some people, as you said, we don't know who they are, but they found us and they appreciated the worship or the other things that we're doing. I think it's fair to say this is going to be with us forever, digital technology and worship. And it's exciting to think about how we can grow a congregation or a campus that's not physical or geographic, but we can reach out to them with Bible study and with fellowship and with worship.
What's so neat is that all of our stuff is archived on YouTube, so you never know at what point in the week that someone's going to run across it, and maybe they're looking for a little inspirational message or to listen to some beautiful music or whatever, and it's Tuesday at 3 o'clock and not Sunday morning, but the way it's available, it's 24 hours a day, and I think that just really expands our ministry.
Yeah. Well, to summarize, what we're talking about today is one of the three strategic priorities of our stewardship process this fall. We're excited to tell you about the next two, next Sunday and the Sunday after that. But this one, again, is continuing to build and to maintain a digital presence in the world and to find ways for digital technology to help us minister to more and more people. We're glad you joined us for this Wednesday time together. What did we call this? A virtual temple talk, or we got to think of a better name for that. But thank you all for all the ways that you join us in this partnership of the gospel ministry we share in Jesus Christ.
See you later.